Round one, fight!
All right, y'all. So this is day one of my journey to 220 pounds. And here's what I'm going to show you: what I eat, what I do, and how I lose the weight. Alrighty, so it's day one. And we're going to go out to 7-Eleven and get us some protein and fat. First on the list is some pork rinds. Something to wash it down with. And some meat. Alright, so the ranch and the mustard is good, but stay away from the ketchup. You don't want the ketchup because it's nothing but sugars. So what I like to do is they have pickles. So pickles are like no calories, no sugar, blah, blah, blah. So they're good for a keto diet. So I take a couple scoopfuls and I fill my little container up. Alright, so I use an app called Carb Manager, and it lets me track everything I eat. So for breakfast, I'm going to add in the hot dogs that I eat. So 2 hot dogs. And then for items that have like a UPC code, like a barcode on the back, you can just scan it and it should recognize what it is. There you go. So then we got to add how many ounces and grams or whatever we eat. So I eat the whole bag, so that's going to be 2.125 ounces. Going the wrong way. Let's see, 125, that's about 1/8. There you go. And we add that in. So for today, there's my stats. For breakfast anyway. We still got lunch and dinner to go. But as you can see, I'm doing, what was it, under 2,000 net calories. That's my goal. Keep under 2,000 calories a day. That's all I'm allowed to eat. So the goal is to try to, on a keto diet anyway, is to try to make sure that these, like the macros is what they could say, and you want the pie chart on this screen at the end of the day after you're done eating everything to match this screen here, which is your goal. So that's your goal. And you can see how the pie chart looks, and at the bottom, the net carbs, the fat, and the protein. That's what your goal is. You have to make it match that. So you see my daily log. I have 4 of 23 net carbs. I have 90 grams of 145 grams of fat, 52 grams of 117 grams of protein, and 1,064 of 1,868 net calories. So the goal is to only eat what fills up these lines and nothing else. If you eat more than you're supposed to, it doesn't work. Alrighty, I'm home now from work. So this is going to be my lunch, which is 6 slices of bacon and a Diet Dew. Alright, so I add my lunch in, add foods, tape up bacon, 6 slices, and add today. So now I'm up to, and if you notice I changed the big bite hot dog, it's pretty much the same thing, but I don't know, I just changed it to change it. So as you can see, my fat is pretty high, so for dinner I'm going to have to look at lower fat things just to be under 145 grams. Doing really good on my net carbs. I've only got 5 grams. And I could probably eat some chicken later. That'll give me some protein. Alrighty, for dinner, I'm going to be eating some steamed shrimp. Probably, I'd say about 6 or 8 of them. We'll see when I get done eating. Shrimp. Okay, for dinner, we're gonna add the shrimp in. So add foods, shrimp. These are the smalls, and we'll say about 8 small shrimp. Let's see what that brings my protein up to. Yep, that's almost perfect. If we look at our in-depth and put goals, see how we need to move that green up a little bit. The green is the carbs, but I really don't worry about the carbs. The less, the better. So this is my start weight for day 1. Yikes. So I use a app called Weight Drop. It's just a simple little tracker. Just weigh yourself every day. My start weight last year at this time, if you see the bottom left-hand corner, it says 103. That was from last year. So my start weight was 338 that year, and I wanted to lose 100 pounds. So I lost it and went down to 238. So this year I plumped back up, and my current weight is 289.2, and I want to get down to 220. So still got 69.2 pounds to go remaining. All right, so we're heading to work. Yeah, I know, it's still the same day. I work some pretty weird hours, so time for some coffee. All right, so we're heading to work. Got my coffee, and I also grabbed a Monster, Zero Monster, all zeros. Kind of hard to see, but you get the idea. And for my little snack on the way to work, because I drive an hour to work, is a Quest cookie. Because who doesn't like cookies on a diet? You know, it's awesome. And these, they're pretty good. All the other, you know, keto cookies or whatever that are out there, I don't like. These are good. Get these. All right, so for my snack on my way to work, I'm gonna add a food and I'm gonna scan. What I got is my Quest cookie. I try to get these every day when I go to work. It's just a little snack to eat on the way. Give me something to munch on. And we add 1 cookie. And that should be good for today. That's all I'm going to eat today. So as you can see, all my bars are below what they should be. All right, so the hunger pains and headache came back. So ran over and got me a 0-calorie soda, which does have 1 carb, so I'm not really worried about that. I don't really count the sodas in my carbs, so. And then we got these pickle bites. The good thing about these pickle bites is 0 calories, 0 carbs, 0 fat, 0 pretty much everything except for sodium. So nice little snack, doesn't add anything to your stats on the app. So munch this down and then get back to work. And just to show you that the sodas don't really add much, we'll put that in snack 2. So we're gonna add foods. We'll scan it just to make sure we get the right info in there. Where's the barcode? Cover that one up. And we'll add 1 bottle in. See how it shows 0, 0, 0 on here. Even though the label says 1, it still shows 0 on here, so it doesn't really matter about that. And then we'll add the pickles in. And let's see, how many servings are in this? 3 servings, so see that's 0 as well. Oops. And then you can see it doesn't really add or change anything, so It's basically I can eat and does nothing to me. Doesn't affect any of my stats. All right, so that's the end of day one for real this time. And that'll be everything I eat today. So there you go. 1 day of keto. Many, many, many more to come. So obviously there's more to keto than just eating right. So you have to exercise, and eventually you got to start fasting, which I'll get into another day. Planning on tomorrow going out when I get off of work and go to the park and walk for an hour, because I really don't like walking at work because I don't want to get in trouble. So I'm going to go to the park when I get off of work, and we'll do some walking around there for tomorrow. All right, well, see y'all later.